Welcome to this week's Foodways Friday. Let's check in on growing our own salad. Here's Air is in the office. As you can see, both crops have sprouted and have grown. To me, they're a little leggy, which means that they're a little long. We'd like to see them more filled out. Part of that is because we set in an overhang and they're trying to grow towards the light. So we're going to move these out in the next week and set them outside and see if we see a little different growth pattern. Maybe you've seen that in your plants, but I hope you've at least seen that they have sprouted and they're starting to grow. It's probably a good idea to keep check on that moisture. Remember to make those pancakes and check and see when you need to water it. We're just now getting to the first point in time ours needed watered. Welcome to Hyman Settlement School's farm. This farm's located in the little community of Beaver, right here in Knott County, and has been in the landowner's family for well over 100 years. This farm has fed and provided an income source for this family for many years, and today it's still providing food for us. As you can see here, these videos were shot back in May, and our fields and our plots are being ready to be planted. You already see some stuff. We got cabbage and kale and green onions in that plot we just passed. And we've got some crops that we're covering up for a hard freeze that's coming up. We're really fortunate to be able to farm this land. Absolutely wonderful, flat, rich piece of fertile ground in Knott County. And we market our vegetables at the Knott County Farmers Market and through a community-supported agriculture. Community-supported agriculture, or CSA program, is where members of the community buy shares in our farm and we produce food for them and give them food each week. In our next segment, Corey Terry will talk to you about the high tunnel. Sit back and enjoy the ride.
Welcome to our greenhouse. I hope you enjoy that drive from Beaver to Hyman. It's a beautiful drive. On the video it took about 10 seconds, but in reality it takes about 30 minutes. But here we are in one of our 3 greenhouses on campus. This is the only one that's operational at the moment. It's about 25 feet by 70 feet long, and we can fit about 220 plants in here. We mainly grow hydroponic tomatoes, slicing tomatoes, and also cherry tomatoes. And we also do some peppers, and this year I'm actually doing a little bit of cucumbers in here, just trying it out because I had some extra space. But I'm very pleased with how the season is going in here so far. We planted these transplanted them in here in early March. I actually started the plants at my house in January. So they've got a big head start compared to where most field tomatoes are at this point. And we plan to start harvesting these probably at the end of May, 1st of June. Sometime around there. They just started blooming this past week, and we'll begin producing tomatoes very soon.
Chickens are big business, not only for eggs, but for meat. These are meat chickens. They're called broilers. Here they're about a week and a half old. When they turn 4 weeks old, they'll move out to the farm in what's called a chicken tractor. It's basically a large movable pen. Those chickens will have fresh access to good, lush grass, grain, and water. And in about 7 to 8 weeks, we'll send them to the processor, where we will then sell and market those chickens at our farmer's market. These chickens live a wonderful, happy life. Here's our chicken tractors. We'll put 45 to 50 in each of those. They have free choice water and feed all the time. And you see they're on wheels, and they're moved daily to fresh grass. I certainly hope you've enjoyed a short overview of our farm at Hyman Settlement School. And I hope things are going well with your container garden. Be sure to tune in next Friday as we learn about something else. Next Friday, we're going to talk about goats, my favorite farm animal. So tune in next Friday for a short little segment about goats. Keep up with your container garden. Make sure it's watered and growing properly. and we'll see you soon.